Now, his new book is out today. We're talking about former Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson. He defends his handling of the financial crisis and takes aim at some of the key players. Bloomberg's chief Washington correspondent Peter Cook is down in D.C. and he has the details. Peter.
Well, Eric, we know many of the details already, but what you learn in Paulson's new memoir, On the Brink, is his thinking as he navigated through the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. You also get a sense of the physical toll the crisis took on Paulson. He defends the government's intervention in the book, says the country was on the edge of economic collapse without some of the government interventions, but he admits he underestimated the seriousness of the nation's mortgage mess. We were just plain wrong, he writes in the book. He also talks about other mistakes along the way. During the weekend of Lehman's collapse, he admits his fears in a phone call to his wife, saying, "I'm really scared." She encouraged him with prayer at the time, he says in the book. He also says in the book that there was no other option except a Lehman bankruptcy, a point he repeated in an interview with CBS Sunday Morning.
These critics look and say, well, look at Bear Stearns, look at AIG, why not Lehman? But the fact situation at Lehman was very different. That no human being could have worked any harder than I did for a long period of time to help Lehman Brothers.
Now, again, some of the most interesting aspects of this book are his comments on some of the key players. He talks about his relationship, for example, with presidential candidates Barack Obama and John McCain, says he was impressed with Obama, spoke with him regularly. He talks about tension in his conversations with John McCain, worried that John McCain could blow up the TARP program when that was first up for debate. Says a White House meeting between the two candidates erupted into total chaos. We've reported on that. He also has high praise for President Bush in this book, says at no time during the course of the financial crisis did President Bush play politics. We're going to talk with the former Treasury Secretary about his book, his take on the future of Wall Street and regulation of the financial sector tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. He's going to join us for the full hour. Again, Henry Paulson here on Bloomberg.